this is the racing that we want to bring to Dubai. So an amazing opportunity for us to get a visit down to Caterham's factory in Dartford in England, where they've got a brand new state-of-the-art facility. They moved here around just over 1 year ago, and I'll take you for a little trip round, look at their production line, look at all their layout and how amazing it is and how they're progressed as a company, and we'll show you what we're bringing over to Dubai. We've got this brilliant cutaway view of the Suzuki's powered 660cc turbo engine, and you can really see all the insides of how the chassis design is, how everything's integrated, and how back to basics and driver focused these cars really are. So a nice little cutaway for you to see there. And when you pop through here, they've got a lovely little driver's lounge that's just been put together, where they've got their lightweight 170R and their little Caterham simulator rig, which is definitely something we need to look at doing in Dubai. Great little touch. Let's go and check out the factory. This is where the magic happens. Okay, so the new facility increasing production an extra 200 to 300 units per year. You can see some of their special cars as well, which I actually grew up loving. This one, the R500, that was one that really was something that caught my eye when I was younger. First time they ventured into the Duratex, 263 horsepower, they absolutely smashed everyone on the track. Then I've got that SP300R, which is one of the attractive entries as well. Great cars, showing that they can put up against Radical. Then into the Lego Cat car, which was made actually to be one of the best produced model cars by Lego for Caterham. So this is a special 620R, painted the same colour as the yellow Lego blocks it was designed in, and they've done so good to get that number plate as well. Great little bit of history about that one. And again, a bit of a weapon. 620R supercharged 2 litre Duratec, 310 horsepower, absolute monster, fastest car they make just now. Then into a bit historical but modern equivalent, only 60 units made of this 7 Sprint, and the historical stripped down race one over there, which is personally my favourite. If I had the chance to get one just now, I would be all over this. This is back to basics, a sort of homage to what Caterham is all about, and they've taken what was a sort of 60-year anniversary of the original Caterham Lotus 7 and put it as a track day version of that. So stripped right down with a single roll hoop, beautiful finishing. Really nice little touches, everything period correct. Even the Avon sponsors, Miller's Draper from back in the day, they've kept it just as it would have been all those years ago. Also using the old period correct logos, just a nice little touch. Really something special. And these cars were launched and all sold out within minutes. They absolutely smashed their sales target on these, and there was a big cry out for everybody wanting more of them. So maybe in the future we might get more heritage productions like this. Great little touch from them. And again, definitely going up in value if you can get your hands on any of the 7 Sprints or Super Sprints. And then last but not least, everyone's favourite off-road weapon, James May's one from the Grand Tour, still with its Madagascar mud on it. Yeah, this thing was hilarious. Great for the show, and good to see it as is, not restored, still covered in dirt and crap, just as it was meant to be intended. Yeah, good laugh. The Grand Tour 310R. Great, let's have a look at the factory. I've been to factories around the world and seen massive production lines, but nothing as intimate as this before, where you can actually see how individual every single car is and how bespoke they go to building these cars. They're all hand built, each of these units, by one technician in one bay. The car rolls into them, build it, put it together to the customer's bespoke specifications and exactly what they're looking for. Each one's a bit different. We've got 360Rs, we've got 420Rs, we've got Super Sprints over in the corner, and you've got your paint shop in there in the corner as well. And you can see all these actually, that's a good indicator right there with the nose cones and all the bonnets. to see what is actually in production style colour wise. You can sort of pick out what people are getting built to order as we speak. So each technician builds these cars up. Around 2 cars per month is what each of those do. The car will roll in as a bare chassis painted like this, and they will keep building it until it's fully completed, goes for its QC, and then sits in the corner after its testing and PDI, ready here for delivery under these covers. Great production, something. Walk round, you can see how impressive and clean it is. Formula 1 style bays, and here you've got a bunch of engines ready for their new installments. You can actually see here we've got the 4 Duratec's already. There's one of the Suzuki 660cc ones. Actually, that bell house in there, that's set up for the sequentials, so that's probably going to be going into one of the cup cars, which will be quite impressive. That's going to be a bit of a weapon, whatever that goes to. Everything ready to go. And again, a lot of people get this misconceptions that it's maybe just a Ford Duratec engine that's fitted to these cars. It's not actually. If we just pop into their engine room for a quick little look, you can see as they come crate from Ford on the Duratecs, they actually strip them down as well, change the sump on it as well, make it a little bit shallower there, fit in the cars. Especially here, if you pop over, you can see in the gearbox how they've got their own designed area in here. But this makes applications of their Mazda boxes fit to any bell housing on their engines. Nice ingenuity, and it shows it's quite a good build process they've got in place. Then into all the build phases of each technician's on one of their projects. Just shows you how individual each car is, how designs can be varied and bespoke to everyone's tastes. And what's nice is you never see 2 cars the same here. Everything's different. One of the classics here with the aluminium body, actually that one's destined for Japan. Over to actually this one here, the CSR, better driver focused, and just underneath a completely different chassis design with a different rear axle setup and a live axle, not the Dion setup, but again with the 485 engine in these and the 2-litre Duratecs, 620 style nose cone. These are the pinnacle of Caterham's 7s at the moment. But this is literally how it comes. Cars will come from the chassis into the paint shop behind us. Customer specifications are chosen on the Caterham configurator. Now after that, that'll be designated to a bay for one of the technicians where they will build this exactly to your standards and how you want it. So, oh, I've just spotted a nice one here. This is actually one of the 485 final editions. Very rare, high spec. One of the best performing ones you can get as well. No longer in production. This is one of the last few that will probably just be built. These are a bit of a weapon. And here you've actually got a lot of the press cars, demo cars. All the cars that Caterham have had on your magazines, your video shoots, your YouTubes. A bit of history attached to these cars as well. If you're in the Caterham scene, you might have known that. This one's actually nicknamed Jesus because it's been resurrected so many times, which is hilarious. And there's a Judas there as well. It's had a few hiccups over the years to them, which is great fun. Good stories behind them all. And you can see the leaps forward that Caterham have made as a brand. Within 1 year, they've added a massive increase in their production, which is really impressive. And don't forget to check out the gift shop if you get a chance. I'm definitely loading up in some of my merchandise. Actually have a beautiful configurator room where you can sit down, look through the leather samples for your car, exactly bespoke how you want it, with your paint finishes, all the colours you want, and they will do bespoke finishes on your request, and your designs for your seats and inlays. And I love that tartan finish. There's so much individual spec you can look at. So amazing tour around the factory, seeing the inside of exactly how the team works here. CEO Bob and Ralph have been helping me out excellently, learning so much about the product, and driver tuition as well, doing the drift day, which is unbelievable. Check out that footage in a minute, see how I've managed to master doing donuts. Let's get the helmets on and go have some fun. We're going to have a look at Snetterton next. We're going to pop over to see one of their full race weekends and see how they manage it and how we're going to bring that Motorsport Championship over to Dubai as well.
God help, he's made a stunning start and he's It's got a car length up on Ben Thornton already. They haven't come around into Palmer's now, and which colour car is it? It's
So this is what it's all about, the culmination of our trip to the UK, getting the factory tour, see what Caterham's all about, and our little introduction down at Snetterton race circuit today. Watching the Caterham Cup, we've got the 420Rs, we've got the 310s, the 270s, best motorsport you're going to get in the country. The last race, the gap between second and third was 0.001 second. It was a full finish. And it's some of the best closest motorsport I've seen in years. Literally, first place changing 5 times every lap. It's madness. It's crazy. Some of the best late lunges into turn 1 as well. If you get a chance to do Caterham's any other events in the UK, pop down Motorsport. Here is epic. The atmosphere, the crowd, and definitely Snetterton is a great circuit to get up close and personal and see everything with it. So let's bring us back to Dubai. Keep in touch, check out what we're doing, get your Caterham seat booked up for next year. See you soon.